We are looking at Art Attack, the Terrifier Collector's Edition box set from Umbrella Entertainment. Now, if you are new to the channel, a very quick disclaimer, everything that you are seeing here is paid for by me. None of this is endorsed by any of these companies. Nobody is sending me anything for free. So if you've considered picking up this box set, hopefully this review can help you in deciding whether or not you should pull the trigger on it. With that being said, let's just get right into it. So first things first, let's just go through all the contents that are included in this box set. We'll start with the smaller stuff first, and then we'll make our way towards the end with all the movies. So one of the first items that we have are these 12 art cards. Now, I personally am not a fan of art cards. I have never cared for them in any of the collector's editions that I've received. A lot of times, if I'm being honest, I never even take them out of the little packaging that it comes in. I always keep it in there. I don't even look at them. But these art cards all have different scenes from the movies, and if you're a fan of them, well, you get 12 of them, and they actually are very nice to look at. And they're actually really good quality. Now, the next item we have are these stickers here. And stickers are another item that I personally don't care for. These are probably just going to stay in the box set. If I'm being honest, I'll never end up using them. Another item that is included are these sunglasses. Now, let's be honest, are we ever going to wear these? Probably not. Maybe for Christmas, for like a gag or something like that. Now, if you're the kind of guy that likes to display things, then this might be a part to display with the box set or like next to a Funko Pop or something like that. Now, this next item here is a 180-piece brick set of Art the Clown. That's a fancier way of saying Legos, but that's basically what this is. 180 pieces, you have 7 customizable weapons and hats, so you can make your own version of Art the Clown. This is something that I'll definitely be doing, and if I like it enough, it'll probably be displayed. We have this 250-page book of behind-the-scenes content. This thing is sturdy, this is great quality. Honestly, this is the kind of book that like you can go ahead and toss into your bag, take it with you while you're traveling. If you're a fan of reading behind-the-scenes stuff about the movies and just more insight as to what it takes to make these films, this is the kind of book that you want. And then towards the end, you have different artwork from the films, which is pretty cool to see. So definitely one of the items that gets me excited, just something that just gives you more insight into the process of making these films. Now, if you have a working VCR like I do, this item is an absolute must. This was one of the reasons why I picked this up. This is Terrifier 3 on VHS. And yes, it plays. I had a chance to watch it this weekend. And honestly, this is a great way to watch this movie. This is the kind of format that I feel if this existed in the 80s, obviously this is where I would be watching it. It just fits the whole mood and vibe of this movie, of all 3 of them, to be honest. And the quality of this is great. The sound was great on it. It's just another way to enjoy the movie, not necessarily in crisp 4K, but just a cool way to watch this particular type of film. All right, so now on to the actual movies themselves. Now, this is the box set where the 3 movies and the book are housed in. It keeps everything very, very tight. It's actually a little too tight, if I'm being honest. It takes a little bit to get these movies out. You can't just grab one individually. You kind of have to do a little bit of this and then pull the one that you want. So in that regard, it's okay. But other than that, it's pretty damn secure. Quality is great. The actual artwork and design on this is very, very good, very well thought out. It wasn't just a bunch of stuff just slapped on to just make a box. You have the matte finish and the gloss on this. It is a beautiful looking box and honestly just very good quality all around. Like I said, just a little too tight for all 3 of these movies. And now let's go on to each one of these individual releases. Guys, I have to be honest, when I saw the images online, it did not serve it justice. When I was actually able to hold these in my hands, I was shocked as to how beautiful these actually looked. The artwork, the color, it just pops in a way that I don't feel like this video can truly showcase how beautiful these look. I am a sucker for slipcovers, and these slipcovers are everything. The fact that they're completely clean, there is nothing written on the back of them. It just has the title on the front with Damien Leone's name on it. The artwork that they chose for each one of these individual releases is fantastic. Beautiful artwork on all 3 of them, but I gotta say Terrifier 2's artwork is the absolute best, especially the back. I absolutely love this design. Now let's dive into the actual movies that come with the releases. So first you have Terrifier 1 in 4K and Blu-ray, you have Terrifier 2 also in 4K and Blu-ray, and Terrifier 3 in 4K and Blu-ray. And they've also included All Hallows Eve, which is the anthology prequel. So that's great value for your money. You are getting 4 films here. Now there are posters included for Terrifier 2 and Terrifier 3. And another great thing about the posters is that they are reversible. Now let's talk about the special features for the discs. Now with Terrifier 1, as I mentioned before, you're getting All Hallows Eve, the anthology prequel film, commentary with director Damien Leone and actor David Howard Thornton. You're getting a behind-the-scenes featurette, interview with Jenna Cannell, deleted scenes, Art the Clown time-lapse makeup, Dread Central presents Terrifier San Diego crowd responses, and a trailer. With Terrifier 2, you're getting a director's commentary, extended Boo crew interview, and behind the scenes. In Terrifier 3, you're getting audio commentary with SFX Christian Tinsley, introduction from director Damien Leone, interviews with director Damien Leone, behind the scenes featurette, Colossum Studios SFX featurette, creating the Demons time-lapse, creating the Virgin Mary time-lapse, chainsaw weapon testing, Ice 9 Kills, a work of art music video, a teaser, trailer 1, and trailer 2. Now, as a big fan of special features, this is one of the main reasons why I picked these collector's editions up. And if you picked up the US release of Terrifier 3, you know that there's not much at all in that release. So it's exciting to have all these special features for Terrifier 3 as well as Terrifier 1. The only downside for me on this is the lack of special features with Terrifier 2. Terrifier 2 is my favorite out of the three, and I'm a little disappointed with the lack of features for Terrifier 2. And keep in mind, this is a limited edition numbered release. There are 20,000 of these in existence. I have number 3,428. Now that I talked about all the content inside the box, I want to talk about what's outside of the box. And that's one of my biggest issues that I had with this release and other releases in the past with Umbrella Entertainment. So I recorded this the day that these items were delivered, and I have to be honest, I was very disappointed in the way that this collector's edition was packaged. You are looking at a box that is thinner than a pizza box. I am not joking, guys. If you go to a Pizza Hut or a Domino's and you take that box home and you compare it to the box that this came in, it's thinner than one of those boxes. And the fact that this is coming from Australia, that's just completely unacceptable, especially when you're spending money on what is considered a premium, a collector's edition. Now with this particular box set, I have a dent in the corner here, I have another dent on the side, and I feel like this is something that can easily be avoided if we just put a little bit more effort into the way we package these items. And you probably think to yourself, well, at least they're gonna put bubble wrap in between all this stuff to, protect it. No, they really didn't. This particular box came in this little thin bubble wrap right here. I have shipped out items in the past for giveaways. I make it a priority so that when somebody gets something from me, they get it in pristine condition. I used to work at a UPS warehouse where I used to load up trucks. I have seen the way that these boxes are handled, and having it shipped out in a box like that is absolutely crazy to me, especially when you're shipping it from Australia out of all places. That's not an easy trip. That's a 2-day thing from one place to another. It goes to LA, and then from LA, it makes its way all the way to wherever it is that you live at. So everything that you're seeing here sits at $135 US. And if we were to break it all down, you're looking at about $32 and some change per movie. We're talking about 4 different films included in here, which honestly is a great value because you are getting the 4K and the Blu-ray. You're also getting these exclusive slipcovers and a dope box that it comes in. I may not care for these and these on this side, but this alone, to me personally, is definitely worth the money, especially if you're a fan of these movies and for all the special features that you're getting with it as well. And like I said, the biggest issue that I had with this release wasn't the items in the box, it was the box itself, the way it was shipped. My hopes is that Umbrella does get this right, because that's the one thing that's holding them back from being a good company to a great company. If they can get it together when it comes to the shipping and handling of these things, they are top tier. So there you have it, guys, the Art Attack Terrifier Collector's Edition from Umbrella Entertainment. What did you guys think of this release? What is your favorite item here in this release? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you are new here for all things physical media. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, happy hunting, and I'll see you on the next one.